this is like, holy bananas. Even 30 or 40 years ago when I sold it, it's like, this would be like, he said, what are the top 5 pieces? If you sold 30,000 pieces of literature, what are the top 5? This would definitely be one of them. Anyway, what was the question again?
Or actually, before we get to that, I'll ask you that second one again.
Yeah.
Is it so valuable, or, just because of the rarity? Because there's such a limited number?
It's a probability game and a statistics game. Aside from the content, but the content is Hispano-Suizas are just among the very most important cars ever made by mankind in the last century. Okay, they're just, you got a couple of the very top brands, this being one of them, this particular period, and is in basically mint condition. And it's got this load of provenance with it. But if you got this car, or just, this one is only maybe 2.4 million in the current market, So you need this. And you can't have it because this is the only one. There just isn't any availability. There's probably the Hispano-Suiza organization, or whatever it is, they may have it available as derivatives off these original, but this is the primary data. This is what the factory said. And this is unbelievable. They really weren't expecting to talk to many people about who to buy their car. That's what that says. This is like a short list. We're going to make 500 of these top-tier catalogs. And why? Because we don't need to make any more. They already have their customer base. So for one of these to escape out into the world, it's just a huge piece of stuff. I mentioned in terms of rarity and desirability, it doesn't have anything near the format of this. I don't think the Taylor had one of the very first Porsche brochures in his collection. It's called Gmund, G-M-U-N-D brochure. It's a little folder. Doesn't look like anything, but it's just beyond rare. I know I had one, and I had a hell of a time, again, deciphering that whole realm before I figured out before it went out the door. But I don't think he got it. But there are, like in auto literature, like stamps, coins, cars, any collecting realm, there are tiers of rarity and desirability. Even though the constituents for auto literature are way smaller than those fields. But the dynamics are the same. And this is just like, like I used to get, oh my God, where, and that's what this is. So, and statistically in the collection, you've got to have, if you pick the top 10 pieces, I can tell you right now, this is one of them. And its cash value doesn't matter. Because if I told you I sold it to him for like $500 or $300, and it was worth $27,650 now, would it matter? No. The cash does not, it fails as an exchange medium because of those other value systems that I mentioned. So you better get out of here before I spill coffee on it.